Hello and welcome. Today what I want to do is talk about blues rhythms. Okay, with the blues there's certain rhythms that we play that we don't normally play that often in other styles of music. I love teaching the blues. Blues is obviously really popular on my channel. You know, the recent videos have got like 30,000, 50,000 and more views. Okay, so I know a lot of you are enjoying the blues as much as I am, so it's really cool. So today let's talk about the 3 key rhythms that are in blues, play a few little licks and put it together with a little workout, you know, with a timer. Okay, so the rhythms in the blues then, you know, are really cool. You got loads of different rhythms that you can play. When you play different rhythms, the different licks with the blues, stuff like, you know, there's different rhythms going on there. Where you play licks, you got different rhythms there as well, and you know, there's all sorts of different rhythms. But a lot of people think, well, what's going on? Well, some people don't even think about it, they just try and play, and then some people try and over analyze it, but really there's not a huge amount of different rhythms. Okay, first of all, you know, with like any music, you've got quarter notes. So a quarter note, if we just do it on the low E string, it's very simple. You count it as like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Very basic, okay, but that is used a lot, so you want to get good at doing that with a click, without a click, and just tapping your foot. The other thing is the shuffle rhythm, the 8th note shuffle. So it's kind of like this, and that could confuse people straight away. So basically what that rhythm is, if we was to do normal 8th notes and we'd do it on the low E and just do down up, it would be like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. But blues has the bounce, the shuffle, so you count it as 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So you want to get good at that rhythm. If you tap it out, it's kind of like, okay. And then you've got triplets. Okay, the triplet is 3 notes per beat. Okay, and we do it in a kind of like, you know, typical kind of way, but it works really well with the blues. And that's how you hear triplets. I count it as like 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. So 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Okay, and you can use all downs on triplets if you like, or you can use alternating down ups. It's always worth doing a triplet and plucking the triplet, you know, the note on the beat, I should say, a bit harder. So 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. There you go, you can hear the emphasis there. So basically that is the core 3 rhythms. What we're going to do in a moment is practice those in a variety of ways and then play some licks that use those different rhythms so you can really understand them and then start applying them in your blues jams, you know, when you do the shuffle. You know, stuff like that, okay, whatever it is, okay. Quarter notes then. 8th notes with the shuffle. Triplets. Now if you can do that while tapping your foot to the beat, that's really cool. Okay, it's going to be really, really useful. And what we'll do this little mini scale shape as well. So it's a mini E minor pentatonic scale shape, the BB King shape, which is fret 3 and 5 on the B and high E strings. We're going to use that, okay? The note there, fret 5 of the B string, that's the root note for this little mini scale shape. That's the note of E. Okay, so that's your sort of scale shape. What you could do is play these rhythms on those 4 notes. So quarter notes, so you go 1, 2, 3, 4, and again. Practice that while tapping your foot, okay? Simple. Then we do 8th notes, okay? And like I say, you could do downs on each one or alternating down up. And we'll do the 8th notes on each pair. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. There you go, that's the 8th note. So now we'll do the triplets, so we'll do 3 plucks for each note. now, just so you can hear them, I'll do them all one after each other after 4. You can join in with me, have a listen, but join in with me as well. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. There you have it. So you can hear the different rhythms, and then it's all about applying them to different licks, which is what we'll do now. What we're going to do is plug the lowy and then play fret 3 and 5 of the B. It's the simplest lick in the world, really, okay? But you add a bit of vibrato on a fret 5 of the B, it sounds cool. Okay, it's just, you can use it as a bit of a teaser, a bit of an intro or something like that, okay? And if you count it, it would be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on, okay? Very simple little lick, but there's only so much you can do with quarter notes after all. And then we'll do 8th notes now, and that's going to be this. Okay, a bit more going on there. Again, we're plucking the lowy, then we're playing the 8th notes on the 5th fret of the high E, twice, 3rd fret of the high E twice. Okay. Then we do 5 of the B, and then 3 of the B, and then 5 of the B. With vibrato in at the end, okay? So you're doing the set, the whole beat of 2 plucks on the 5th fret of the high E, the whole beat of 2 plucks on the 3rd fret of the high E, and then when we get to the 5th fret of the B, it's just 1 pluck on that, then 1 pluck on the 3rd fret, and then back to the 5th fret. So you can see, you don't have to pluck each note the same amount of times, okay? And changing the amount of plucks you do for each note really helps create different feels within the rhythms. Okay, and again. And if you count it, it'd be like 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1. Okay? Don't have to count it, but getting the feel of it is so important. Getting the right feel is essential. Okay, we're going to do triplets now, and this is what it's going to be. Alright, okay, so all that is open lowy, then 3 triplet plucks on the 5th fret of the B, and then a triplet but on 3 different notes. 3rd fret high E, 5th fret B, 3rd fret B. So that's 1 triplet, there you go, okay? And then finish off 5th fret of the B. So to recap, quarter note pluck on the low E, set of triplets on the B, and then a set of triplets on the 3rd fret high E, 5th fret B, 3rd fret B, and then finally the ring out quarter note on the 5th fret B. In fact, that last note is longer than a quarter note on that 5th fret B. You know, it's more like a whole note because we let it ring out through a whole bar. Right, again. 1, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4. Quite tricky to count it and play it, but counting it does help, okay? So, what we'll do now is put those 3 little ideas together in a little workout. I'll set a 1-minute timer and we'll just play through those ideas. You can play with me, it's going to be really, really helpful for you. Right, let's give it a go. Quarter notes. 8th notes. Triplets. Okay, did that last one a little bit longer, but that's the whole idea, just that you can have a bit of fun. You can play them with me, you can play them on your own, just get used to the rhythms purely on one note. then get used to them with little licks. And when you listen to the blues, then you'll have a better understanding. You'll be able to hear what's going on a bit more. You'll be able to feel a little bit more of the rhythms. You could just sit and listen to your favourite songs, people, you know, by people like Hendrix and Clapton and Buddy Guy, people like that, and Stevie Ray Vaughan and all the greats. And just listen, tap your foot to the beat, and see if you can hear the different rhythms going on. There will be times where you listen and there'll be like lots of different rhythms going on, and there are more blues rhythms than that, particularly when people are playing fast speeds, like when they're playing 6 notes per beat or 4 notes per beat. The maximum we did there was 3 notes per beat. But when you listen to like the slower blues players like B.B. King and, you know, other people like that, or some of Clapton's slower stuff, you might be able to hear some of these rhythms and you'll be able to pick it out. But the main thing is that you can feel it yourself, you can play it on the guitar, and then later on you can start switching between these rhythms. And when you have a lot of fun with the blues, you'll have, you know, a better understanding of what's going on, and you'll probably have even more fun. And that's what it's all about. Right, so I hope you enjoyed that. If you did enjoy that lesson, definitely check this one out here. It's going to give you so much more fun as well, and it will give you a deeper understanding of what we're doing here. So check that out. Have fun. Bye.